The jungle was quiet. The air was thick and warm. The sun made the leaves shine bright green. Birds sang sweet songs. It felt peaceful. But it was a trick. The jungle was like a sleeping giant. It was resting, waiting to wake up. Deep in the heart of the jungle, three friends were walking. There was Liam, the brave leader. Next to him was Maya, the smart one. And then there was Alex, the funny one. They were on an adventure. They were looking for a rare flower. This flower was said to bloom only once a year. It was said to have magical healing powers. The friends had been walking for hours. They knew the jungle well. They knew its secrets and its dangers. But today, the jungle felt different. There was something strange in the air. Something was about to happen. The sleeping giant was starting to stir. The friends felt it too. They stopped to listen. The air was still, but there was a new sound. It was a low rumble, far away. Liam looked worried. Maya listened carefully. Alex tried to make a joke, but nobody laughed. The jungle was silent, waiting. The three friends knew each other well. They had grown up together in the village at the edge of the jungle. They had shared many adventures, big and small. They knew how to rely on each other. Liam was the oldest and the bravest of the group. He always knew what to do. He was always ready to protect his friends. He carried a machete to clear the path and a compass to guide their way. He was determined to find the rare flower. Maya was the smartest of the group. She loved to read books about plants and animals. She knew everything about the jungle. She knew the names of all the trees and the calls of all the birds. She carried a notebook and a pencil to sketch the things they found. Alex was the funniest of the group. He always knew how to make them laugh, even when they were scared. He loved to tell stories and make jokes. He carried a backpack full of snacks and drinks. He was sure their adventure would be a thrilling story to tell. The three friends were different, but they were the best of friends. They were a team. They were ready for anything, or so they thought. The rumble in the distance grew louder. The jungle was no longer quiet. The birds stopped singing. The leaves stopped shining. The air felt heavy, like the jungle was holding its breath. The sky, once a bright blue, was now a dark, angry gray. "We need to find shelter," Liam said, his voice calm but firm. He knew how dangerous these sudden jungle storms could be. He looked around for a place to hide. Maya and Alex could see the worry in his eyes. They knew he was right. Big, fat raindrops began to fall. They hit the leaves with a loud clap. The jungle floor was quickly turning into a muddy mess. Maya quickly put away her notebook. She didn't want it to get ruined. Alex's jokes dried up. He knew it was time to take the situation seriously. "Follow me," Liam called out, pointing to a cluster of giant trees with thick roots. He thought they could find some protection under their wide leaves. They ran towards the trees, the rain coming down harder now. The wind howled, tearing at their clothes. The jungle sounds were gone, replaced by the roar of the storm. The friends huddled together under the shelter of the giant trees. The storm raged around them. Thunder boomed like a giant's laugh. Lightning flashed, turning the jungle into a spooky silver world for a fleeting moment. The friends had never seen a storm this bad, this sudden. It was as if the jungle itself was angry. As quickly as it started, the storm began to fade. The rain slowed to a drizzle. The wind died down to a whisper. The thunder rumbled further away, like a tired monster falling asleep. The sun peeked out from behind the clouds, casting a soft golden light on the wet jungle. The air was fresh and clean, washed by the rain, but the friends didn't feel relieved. They felt a new kind of fear, a fear that sent shivers down their spines, because in the silence that followed the storm, they heard it. A sound that made their blood run cold. It was a howl. It was a long, mournful howl. It was high-pitched and eerie. It seemed to come from somewhere deep in the jungle. It echoed through the trees, sending chills down their spines. The friends looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. "What was that?" Alex whispered, his voice trembling. He was trying to sound brave, but the fear was clear in his eyes. He had never heard a sound like that before, and he hoped he would never hear it again. Maya, usually the calm and collected one, was speechless. She had never heard anything like it either. She couldn't even guess what kind of animal could make such a sound. Liam, trying to stay strong, gripped his machete tightly. He knew that sound meant danger. He just didn't know what kind of danger.